So the other day on my Instagram story, I shared a photo of the new men's Fendi Baguette for Autumn Winter 25. It's in shearling, it's got teddy ears, it's a whole big schmozzle going on there. I'll get into it. But I got a few comments like, do more bags for this collection and from winter, and I'm like, sure, I can do that for you. Give the people what they want. The irony is it's 35 degrees Celsius outside. It is like kindling out there. You walk out, you just combust. But I will talk about the winter bags for you Northern Hemispherian folk up there. So you're welcome, because luxury humanitarian duties never rest. So let's get into it. But firstly, if you are new here, my name is Connor, and on my channel I like to talk about all things luxury, so if that's something you're into, I'd love it if you could hit the subscribe button and the bell button so you're notified when I bring out new videos, and if you're returning, welcome back to my channel. Alrighty, so we'll start with the Fendi Baguette because it's the most appropriate to get the ball rolling. Now, this is in like a beige shearling and it's got teddy ears, silver hardware. This isn't available in Australia. Generally, when the fall-winter collections drop, we don't always get a majority of the stock because in the Southern Hemisphere, we're entering summer and, you know, we're hardly the target demographic for shearling when it's like 30 million degrees outside. So nevertheless, this one's not available in Australia. In Singapore dollars, because that's the closest website where it's available, it's $5,320. So, I don't know, 5.5 Aussie dollars if you were to do a conversion. And it's in, yeah, like this very teddy colour, very shearling-esque, you know, mutually exclusive with that kind of fur colour. And it's got silver hardware. It's got the men's baguette buckle, so it's the flat one. Now, when I first saw this bag, you know, like the preview photos of it, I had no idea what the fuck was going on, because I was like, are they croissants? Are they like handlebars? Like, I don't understand, because the photo I think was like front on, and I was like, it doesn't make sense. But kind of in the mod shot of the guy wearing it, it definitely looks like a little teddy bear, and I'm kind of like, do I like this or do I not? I don't know, but it's cute, but like, yeah, I feel like they should have, the ears shouldn't have been, like, they're very thick croissant-like they should have done it a little bit shorter. I don't know. I don't work for Fendi, I don't make these calls, but it's cute nevertheless. Obviously, looks great in the shearling, it's very wintry. Love the silver hardware. I don't like the beige, like, leather colour. It's just, I don't know. I feel they should have done, like, something contrasting to that. It's not hideous. It's cute. It's like a teddy bear. Next on to Salvatore Ferragamo, we've got two bags from the Hug collection, and I'll start with the Hug Mini. This one is so freaking cute. It's like a little polar bear, teddy, I don't know what you call it, but I think it works really well in the Hug kind of, you know, silhouette. This one is in like again, another bloody beige colour, but here we are, a beige like merino shearling. It's got like a light gold hardware, and I just feel like the shearling bags in like smaller bags, it just makes the impact that was intended. But this one is so freaking cute. Again, not available on the Australian website, but it is on Farfetch for 3,950 Australian dollars. It's just bite-sized perfect. You can obviously carry it top handle. It does have an adjustable crossbody strap as well in a like a canvas material. I want to see it open like with the little Hug flappy bits doodling around. But yeah, it's really, really cute, and it just reminds me of like Christmas and like winter wonderland. Very cutesy. I feel like the Hug bag, like Ferragamo, I don't know like how they've kind of done it, but it's one of those bags where it's a very, very popular bag, but it's not like oversaturated where you see it and you're like, oh my god, enough already. But it's popular enough where you're like, oh yeah, that's cool. So I don't know if they've like intentionally not just given it to all the influencers so it's super hyped up and super just saturated everywhere we see it, but it's out there enough. Okay, so they've done a good job of making it like their kind of it bag without shoving it down our faces, shoving it down our throats. You know what I mean? Hats off to them. And then the next Hug bag is the medium size. They also do this version in the large, but we'll just go through the medium for shits and gigs. This is in like a natural kind of nudie colour, like suede with the shearling around the edges. Again, very impactful, very wintry. I think this version like if the smaller mini version all in shearling wouldn't look as good in this size. It would just be too much going on. Like it would look like an actual Ugg boot. Whereas this one, you get the little landing strip around the edge, you know, that sort of impact. Again, comes with a adjustable strap. But yeah, I feel like this one is just quintessential wintry. Look, suede's a freaking nightmare, but I love suede. Like I've got suede boots. I've got like 3 pairs of suede boots, and yeah, they're, you know, you can't wear them everywhere, but I just love wearing them. I love rubbing my hands up and down the suede. So this one would be a very, like, you'll be very scared to put it down anywhere, can't take it out in the rain, all of that stuff. But like with all of my suede shoes, I just got them all treated with that water stuff and the water just beads off. So surely you can do this with a bag. But again, you know, this is not an everyday bag. This is a winter wonderland, making the Christmas impact few days of the year bag, okay? And that will set you back 2,700 euros, so probably like 4,500 Australian dollars approximately, if it was available here, which it is not. And then the large one's probably an extra few $100s on top of that. But again, Ferragamo, you're onto something here. You are onto something here. I feel like this kind of silhouette again is going to be around for a long time. So if you don't like it, well, learn to, because it's going to be sitting at your table every now and then. Now, next we move on to YSL, which, guys, YSL is not my favorite pick of all the brands, but this bag has blown up on the socials. I think Rihanna carried it and she just looked, you know, I mean, Rihanna looks good with anything. But this bag is the Nikki Oversized in shearling. It's 10,000 Australian dollars, so it's quite a hefty investment. But this Polar version, is that how you say it, Polar? It's off-white, okay? It's polar bear. This one is like epic. It's huge. It's like, let me see the actual size of it. It's 47 centimeters. So, you know, you're talking like a big ass bag here. In this shearling, it just looks so fluffy and soft, and it's been sold out. Like every time they get stock, they sell out. On Farfetch and all those places, it's sold out. My trees are. So it's definitely an it bag, which is interesting because it is quite expensive for what it is. But guys, the people have spoken. It comes in a few different colors as well. And I think there's a smaller size. Yeah, so there's a, is there a smaller size? Oh yeah, so that's the like that big one is the oversized, and then there's another one in the large, which is $8,275, and this one is, I think it's 10 centimeters shorter. Yeah, so it's 32, a little bit less than 10, sorry, a little bit more than 10, so it's 32, so it's about a ruler width. But yeah, definitely giving that, let's go to Aspen for the winter. Okay, yeah, I can do that. I can learn how to ski. Yeah. And like with all of YSL stuff, they're all in very neutral colors, like all of the time. They never really have colors of like, you know, nice colors. They're always just like 50 shades of latte. So because all of the shearling kind of bags and all these wintry kind of bags, they're all in this color palette anyway, I'm like, whatever, you'll get a pass, okay, YSL. And then also from YSL, on the more approachable price point, they've got the Le 37 Mini in shearling, $3,505. This is like a little handheld bucket bag sort of thing with a crossbody strap. This is cute, like I don't mind this. It's very like, you know, a little bite-sized kind of shearling sort of number, but this one again has sold out on the Australian website. I think it's available on My Treeser when I was googling, but yeah, I think the price point, the size and everything like that, it's just ticking all the boxes. But this is again giving polar bear vibes, very warm and cozy. It seems to have like antique gold hardware with like a they're calling it brick kind of color, so I guess that's like a orangey copper browny kind of cognac, if one would call it that. But again, if you're wanting a little bite-sized YSL shearling winter scenario that isn't going to cost you 3 arms, a kidney and 2 toes, well, you can't get it anyway because it's sold out. Alright, next I'll throw Chanel a bone and I'll mention the Chanel 22 Mini in the shearling, lambskin and gold tone metal light pink. Price upon request, which is telling me if you have to ask, you can't afford it. This is, I mean, Chanel, I don't know. It just reminds me of like what you put your you know, what are they called? Are they Boots bags? I feel like in the UK they call them Boots bags. I don't know what we call them here, but like when I was in high school, everyone had like the Nike ones as their school bag, but they're made of like nylon. Do you know the ones I'm talking about? They have the straps like this bag. That's what they remind me of. And they were like $20 from like Rebel Sports. So I don't know where they drew inspiration from. If it's from those bags, well, I mean, it worked because people buy them, but the metallic ones, I think Dale shared like the purple metallic one, and she did like the little like mischievous face, which is very on brand for her character. And I was like, no, Dale. But then the metallic ones, it kind of works because it's like you're drawn to like the color and everything of it. All the other ones, like just the plain leather ones, I don't know. For what they cost, it's very, yeah. I don't know. I don't know what the appeal is really, but maybe I'm out of touch with the world, but I thought I'd just mention Chanel because, you know, there's people out there that would want to pay for this. I don't even know what it would cost. Probably, I don't know. What do the little metallic ones cost? Price upon request. Okay, well, I'm too poor. I reckon it's like $15,000 or something ridiculous like that because Chanel. Next, and underwhelmingly consistent from Prada, we have the medium shearling two-handle bag, which again, deducting points for non-creative name. Very, very consistent though with Prada, with the crappy names. But this bag, I mean, hideous. And all of those bags that have this kind of silhouette, like is it Alaya? They've got that one. And like Miu Miu, like I don't understand the appeal of this. It just like, look at the silhouette. You cannot tell me that that is not a dick and balls. Okay? Look, I'm just calling it as I see it, okay? It's all subjective and that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know, it's just, it's not Y2K. And I know that that's what they were trying to do. They're like, yeah, let's do the whole Y2K. No. Okay? No. It's not that. It just looks like a nightmare. And the zip around the edges of it, no. And for $4,950, that is an absolute atrocity. Okay? Save your money. Do not do it. Okay? Do not do it. And we'll end on Celine, which... not impressed. Okay? We'll do the large Celine Victory bag, increased lambskin and shearling. I like the lambskin, like I like that it's like this distressed lambskin, but like I hate this nature strip like jacquemus thing down the middle with the shearling around it. Like it looks like a pad with the hair around the edges. Okay, it looks like you just had a Brazilian wax and they started from the middle and they're working their ways out to the side. That's what it reminds me of. And yeah, it should have been silver hardware as well. I think all the women's bags are with gold hardware though, but they should have just done silver hardware because it would have looked a lot more wintry, okay? But this, no, hideous. And it's €3,800, so it's expensive in Aussie dollars for that. They've got a few different kind of renditions. They do it in the kind of more natural colour. But my favourite one is this little one because it's in leopard print and it's just fun because it's so little. It's the chain shoulder bag clawed in shearling with leopard print. This one, this has got a bit of pizzazz. This one's saying, don't mess with me because my husband will give you concrete boots, okay? It's given mafia vibes and I'm all for it. Yeah, this one's €2,800, a little bit more bite-sized, a little bit more approachable. This one works with the gold and the little chain on it as well. Bit more fun than the schmozzle we had before, but yeah, Celine, all your stuff is really boring. I'm putting you in the YSL category because you guys do not know what colours are, okay? Look at the rainbow. There's 7 other things that you can pick. You don't need to pick the colour of dirt every time. But there we have it, everyone. They are all the little wintry bags that I have found so far. Let me know your favourites in the comments down below, and I'd love it if you could subscribe to my channel if you have not already, and also hop onto Instagram and follow my account, theclosetbyconnor_. Thanks so much for watching, everyone, and I hope to see you all very shortly in my next video. Bye!